Come along with me as we transform these bedsides, creating texture and DIY handles. At first I wanted to sand this off the top so to have a raw finish and round off the edges. I was aiming for a texture paint finish, so here I mixed my texture powder with water and paint, and I started to apply in a dabbing motion with my brush. So I wanted to create a little more texture than you normally would. This is actually my first time I was using the texture powder, mixing it with the paint and the water, and you know, I was doing a little bit of an experiment here, and I actually really like the finish of this. For me it was coming off like kind of like concrete texture rough vibes, which I really liked. I moved onto the sides and I found that there were so many imperfections in this timber. Originally these were Balinese bedsides, and they did have lots of imperfections, so that's the main reason why I decided to choose this texture finish for these bedsides. If you find that you have pieces of furniture that do have a lot of you know, wear about them, or they've got extra cracks and you don't really want to fill them and just paint them, and you want to do something a little different, this is like a great opportunity to try something like this. I've wanted to try this for so long, and I actually did these bedsides a few years ago now, and I'm only just sharing this project to you now, but it's just if you're someone that loves a bit of an organic, or you know, that real texture vibe on furniture, like I highly recommend trying something like this. Here I can see now with the drawers, I was just analysing to see how they were coming along. It was still in the drying phase, but I was actually really vibing this. I thought, wow, like this looks really cool. It's really unique, really different, and it's amazing that you can do this with paint. Some parts there was a little bit of a bubbling effect. I did end up lightly sanding those, and you could see some cracks here and there. So I ended up doing a light sand, and then I gave another coat of paint. Now here I was moving on to doing just a clear sealer. This was eggshell sealer from Pureco. They've now changed that to a satin finish. So I gave it a light coat of the sealer all over the top, as I was planning to do a timber colour, natural timber top with the textured base, but that ended up changing as I did not like it at all. I found it was too red, and I just wasn't liking the contrast of the colour that I had chosen with that coloured timber. And here is the finish of the drawer. So I made my own pull handles using dowel and jute twine. I have a full video on how to make these. So a recap of the before, and here is the after with painted tops. I decided to keep them all one colour with just the texture on the sides here and the front of the drawers, and I feel like adding the jute texture handles just really finished them off. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more.